Hi everyone, Sandra Kwak here with 10 Power, and we are a company bringing renewable energy to people around the planet without access to electricity. 10 Power is currently working in Haiti, where we recently installed the largest solar installation on any UNICEF base in the entire world at UNICEF Haiti. And we are doing so working with local Haitian solar installers with a gender empowerment lens, training women as well as all members of the community on how to implement international codes and standards to utilize renewable energy technology to skip to a future that I call fourth world, creating a path for international development that is regenerative to the planet, that provides access to reliable renewable energy to all, that provides access to clean water, and that can create economics that help all people and all creatures to thrive. I want to thank my entire team. Most of us are based in Haiti, and we are really proud to receive this award from Emory. I want to thank Emory, my alma mater, and all my friends and family out there. And it's really an honor to receive this award. So thank you. So I started 10 Power when I was working in big data for the smart grid in Silicon Valley. And my incentive for starting 10 Power is that I wanted to combine all of this amazing, modern, cutting-edge technology that we have, especially in the field of renewables, with a social justice perspective, helping the people on the planet who have the least access to resources, specifically access to electricity. Electricity touches our lives in every single way imaginable. Imagine how many times that you've utilized electricity or energy, from checking your phone, being able to access the internet, to the creature comforts that it provides you, and the access to opportunity that electricity has played in every single facet of your life, from education to healthcare to access to food and nutrition and clean water. I realized that my passion was in energy access, actually reflecting back on a trip that I did during my MBA in sustainable business, where we spent a semester designing a microfinance model for organic farmers collectives in rural Nicaragua to have access to solar-powered drip irrigation systems. That particular project was initially financed by a grant and then turned into a revolving loan. As the farmers had higher crop yields, they were able to create this financing mechanism for people in the community to be able to get solar on their houses. And seeing the powerful intersection of finance, renewable technology, and community engagement and empowerment was really part of the inspiration behind 10 Power and our focus on providing project development and finance for commercial scale solar loans starting in Haiti. I have focused my entire career around energy because of my passion for reversing climate change. I think that climate change is the one single most important issue of our time. And I believe that it is the imperative of every single human that is alive on the planet today to do something about climate change. I think that sustainability factors into every single aspect of business. You don't have to necessarily start a sustainable business within a silo. Every single thing that we do, every single good and product, every single service can operate sustainably. And if we're able to shift our civilization from one that takes carbon dioxide emissions out of the ground in the form of fossil fuels and combusts them, puts them up into the air, to a civilization that draws carbon dioxide out of the air and puts it back down into the ground where it belongs, contributing to healthy plant and food systems, then we'll leave the planet a better place, and it can continue to be a source of life and life-sustaining planet in the universe. It can continue to be a life-sustaining planet in the universe. And I have focused on specifically energy because when you look at the entire pie of where carbon dioxide emissions are coming from, the bulk of those emissions are attributed to the built environments and electricity provided to the built environments. And I think that if we can shift our energy sources over to carbon negative, emission negative sources of electricity and shift our transportation over to electric powered transportation, then we'll have reduced a big chunk of carbon dioxide emissions and made a massive stride towards a more regenerative future. Simultaneously, we can empower people who are living in poverty across the world. And what's particularly interesting about energy poverty is that when you take a map of the countries where the majority of the population does not have access to electricity, they're concentrated around the equator. And when you overlay a map of solar generation potential, the places that are suffering from the highest energy poverty actually have the most solar availability. So we're sitting on top of this massive business opportunity, but in addition to being a great business opportunity, we also have the opportunity to empower 1.2 billion people who are today living in energy poverty. And that's the mission of 10 Power, is to provide a better life for those people while simultaneously creating a better relationship with our planet Earth. The UN Sustainable Development Goals are a great framework for this. There are 17 goals that outlay every single aspect of sustainable development, and we're specifically focused on poverty alleviation, gender empowerment, renewable energy access, and climate action. And my message to each one of you is to find your thing and really go for it. You have everything that you need right now to tackle the world's biggest problems, and make sure that you're doing something that aligns with your passions and that leaves the world a better place than you found it.